The Lord has made. September the 6th week are finally here. We will be getting started shortly. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Mommy. Well, on this beautiful Wednesday, Carl, Shabo. We just away. We just away. Riz. Hey, everybody in the bushes. How everybody doing this morning? Dear Remy. Grandma 3000. How you doing, boo? Right. A whole mess. Hey, Melissa. All day, Riz. All day. Valor Price. Jose Pacheco. The judge ain't finna talk nice to his ass. That ass finna get it. This is like watching boxing match. I checked the dockets. Nothing has popped up. Gene didn't do another live last night. Pepsi, please. Right, mommy. Shashem, Shalom. I know Judge Outfield be like, she be here every live stream. Who is this? Right, Paolo, they're here. Hit the like. Let's get ready to rumble. Most High, bless up. Venom. What are you talking? Hey, Lisa. What? Where? IG? Oh, his YouTube channel. No, I haven't seen that one yet, but it might be the one that he put up on what you call it. On his IG. Is that the purple and black one? Let me see. Yeah, that's the one he put up on IG yesterday. Yeah, he did that in the one before that too. Hey, Cupcake. Let's hit that like while he should be one of the first ones up, Jose. Well, you know they love to throw subliminals, so I don't know why y'all surprised. He loved to throw subliminals, and they love to try to make it like they know more than everybody else. So we'll know in a few minutes. We will know in a few minutes. Hey, lovely. I be getting anxious and I want to restart the Zoom, but we gonna be patient. He been throwing subliminals for the last week, mommy. He can't take it no more. Devastating. Hey, love. Troll gang gang. Let me cut my phone. In her piece. Hey, boo. Trolling at its finest, Jose. Trolling at its finest. Are they not gonna let us in? Let us in. Let us in. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up again. Hey, Miko. Right. When he hit me up this morning, he was like, I should go in there. I said, man, you show up here, piss on yourself. J Vision. It was in the same room though, Venom. It was under Judge Outfield's room. And then she changed the name because she was using his Zoom. Nothing changed but the judge. Same room, same everything, same Zoom. It always do this. That's why I usually don't go live till they actually let us in. Hold on. I'm gonna put it fresh in. Yep, I pulled it up fresh. We still waiting. Hey, Mo. Because remember the last time we had to make them let us in. What are you here for? Hey, Marcus. Let me put up a thumbnail. Neo X. You been waiting for 2 hours. Blue God. Ki Un. Peace and welcome. Deeply rooted. But we don't know nothing yet. Grandma 3000. It shouldn't be, Lisa. It was open last time. They did a sidebar though. Come on, Judge Outfield, you slow around now. Let me refresh the docket. Oh, wait, got a new docket. Transcript of court hearing July 7th. What? They getting ready because a new docket just popped up. Yeah. This shouldn't be Shasha. Hey, Bama. I don't know, but the docket just popped up. But it says transcript from July 7th. So I don't know. Yeah. Transcript of court hearing July 7th. So they must be going over something in the back. Hey, Nickel Boom. American here. Okay. Oh. Maybe I understand what I did. Hey, Robert. If I missed anybody, good morning. Hey, how you doing? And I'm keeping my eye on these dockets because they there. Because a new docket just popped up. So they there. That nigga crying in the courthouse. Okay, hold on. Let me get over to that page. $70 people watching and only 28 likes. Man, come on, man. It ain't my fault they ain't opened it up yet. While we in a holding pattern. Look, if Outfield here, I don't think they can delay no more. Only reason they got away with it last time was because Outfield wasn't up. Red. Kylie Green, he going on the run. It could be. We don't know. We just gonna have to see. Come on, man. What is up with this? We let them know you're here. Well, they need to do something. Supreme, peace and welcome. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, here go the phone number. Yeah, call them, Valor. Yes, we're trying to watch the case, and it won't come up on the Zoom. Just tell them it's DCC. It started. Good morning, Emmanuel. That's the number, Valor. Hold on, let me stop this. We can start it over. Where at though? Cause I don't see nothing on this one. Valor, hurry up and call. And how they get in and I can't get in? This is some bullshit. From where, Nequa? Hold on, Bennett got it up. I don't know what the fuck going on.
That was for November 7th for status.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, November 7th, status, motion to continue is granted. It's defendant's
subscriber mode on
challenge.
I'm not going through all that.
You have this? I don't know if you have this order. 20. Okay, this is on for plea. No app will pass. 21M, we took care of that. Speedy filed.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see why they won't let me in the fucking Zoom. That's some
And then
bullshit.
Tracy Stark, page 21M.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Adam Felber on behalf of Ms. Stark. She was coming from Homestead this morning. She hit some traffic. She told me she's parking right now.
Okay, we will pass.
Thank you.
22M, Barbara Gonzalez.
Judge, that can be off calendar. She posted bail.
Okay, thank you.
Can corrections confirm that she's out?
I don't have to do anything.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Hey, Gail. No, not yet.
Okay, thank you. I'll allow councils to take a look at
But he
the
there.
defendant's motion on Marion. Okay, Stark at 21M is also printed here too.
Yes, Your Honor, I already reviewed it.
Okay,
All right.
1 second. Which one? Patrick Marion? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go back to, I thought Alvin gave you the motion. Huh? Oh, okay, all right. Which one? Adams, page 1.
Yeah, no, we have passed it to see if I can find case law. It
Onslaught.
does seem like the
Wait,
court cannot
wait.
release him based on just the arrest
Rosalind.
itself, which is to be taught out in this. It is the law, but
Yeah, I got the
disagree
link.
with it.
That's the VFOX gets.
The link
Very
ain't
good.
linking.
All right.
If you ever,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, if you ever
Yes,
recalls,
I was
Mr.
trying
Adams
to get
was
into Judge
in
Office
competency
Zoom,
proceedings
and
for a long time.
I
Not
understand all of
It
the
just keeps
issues
spinning.
involved with Angelo Adams. My hands
The
are
Michael
tied. He is a
Nowak case, it
BFOS.
comes up as CCCTV.
This is something that it's up to the state to make a determination what they wish to do, but he needs to
Hold
stay in
on,
custody
again now.
pending the probation violation hearing.
Okay, thank you. There it is.
The defense counsel adopting this motion.
No, Your Honor.
All right, this motion is stricken.
You go.
Mr. Marion, there is no basis for this court to be issuing psychological evaluations of the
It's
witnesses,
still
all right?
spinning.
So that is a 9/11. We'll see you on 9/11.
Yeah, he
Who do
down
we
now.
have for,
There you go.
give me 1 second. Mitch. Okay, so that takes care of that. Yeah, let's go to the AC.
Want to close it?
And
Okay,
Mr. Lopez doesn't have an attorney of record.
No.
we'll find out tomorrow.
And for the record, it's pretrial intervention with high risk traffic school, 50 community service.
September 7th. Ray plea, defendant to be brought.
Page 7.
Let me
Is Your Honor
see.
not
Side
appointing us as a
middle
Well, let's have him brought over and then we'll see. I
The
need to make an
Dagger
inquiry. I don't know anything
Then,
about.
what needs to be done?
I say 5
All
to
right,
10,
so we
10
did
to
pass a few
15.
things. Yelian Garcia Martinez, any word?
Judge, I haven't gotten any word, but I will have it by the end of the day for sure, and I'll email, I guess it'll be one of Mr. Felber and Mr. Peters'
Psychopathy
case.
stuff in
I'll tell you
there.
what, I'm gonna leave the trial date on November 2nd, sounding November 13th for trial. If in fact there's something that can be resolved,
Yes, Your Honor, we'll put it on.
put it on calendar. Yeah,
Possession of the 1,000 is gonna remain or?
for the bind down, I'll make it 500. Okay. We do have our trial.
No, he right there by Dagger
Speedy
Squad.
file,
Side middle.
Tracy Stark, we're waiting. All right, 1 second.
No, it just means that they skip in line is basically what pass means during this. So they gonna come back to him more than likely, Neo. Why sign that up there twice? Nothing yet, Maximum. Hey, good morning. Good morning to everybody. For those of y'all that I didn't see, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Barbara, can you come in a second?
Uh-oh, you done call Barbara, y'all.
Yes, I'll be
Be
right
sure
there.
of that. That wasn't him, though. They had already passed on him. That wasn't it? Ain't nothing going on right now, Maximum. They passed on him probably because they ain't ready yet, and they gonna come back to him today. Though it ain't like past, he gonna come back another day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw it, Braveheart. It's awful, terrible. Hot dumpster juice. Craig, the pothead. Oh Lord, he called Barbara and then he went silent.
Mr. Michael Nowak on page 20.
Okay, and then we have the trial where the jurors are outside, I presume.
Yes, or well,
Whoa!
No, where are they? Okay, all right, as long as they're gathering up. All right, let's go to page 20. Michael Nowak.
Here we
This is
go.
on for plea.
Elvia Medina Marcus on behalf of the state. And just for the record, Your Honor, there are a victim's family on the Zoom, if we can make sure
Okay.
that that's
Your Honor, Mr. Novak is with heading up the escalator now. There has been a very last minute change, material change to the plea offered by the state just this morning. So I am going to need time to relay this to him because it could be a deal breaker.
Okay, well, just to let you know, I'm supposed to be starting
Oh,
a
they done
jury
added
trial in
something
5
else
minutes.
on there, y'all.
Judge, I know that we can come back tomorrow. The state has mentioned that the alleged victims are present.
yeah, the victims are present. They've taken off of work and off of school.
They're
and
present
are
on Zoom?
on the Zoom. They are with a lot of coordination to have this done today.
All right, is this your client here? No?
No, I believe he's an observer on this case who has presented threats to us in the past. So I would want to make the court.
Ain't
aware that
nobody
there was an
presenting
issue
no
last
damn
time this
threats.
Okay.
That's how they getting away from keeping him out of court.
Yes, sir. What is your name, sir? Yes. Okay, Mr. Jones, apparently counsel is saying that there have been threats made to him, and if there haven't, we're in a clean slate right now. But if I hear of anything from this moment on to anyone, you're going to have to answer to the court. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, but when we're in a court of law, when we're dealing with matters, there should be decorum and respect. So I hope that everybody appreciates that. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not accusing you of anything, sir. All right? Okay. So you need to speak to him. You've got a new, is this going to be a written plea agreement?
There's a written plea agreement. There is one line that has changed. However, as defense mentioned, it does change the terms in terms of what was listed that they need to review and with the clients this morning.
All right.
It is one line.
All right, we'll pass it. Again, if it takes too much more time and I have my jury ready to go, I'm bringing them in. That's going to be my priority.
Understood.
You know. Okay, thank you. All right, and
y'all feel they
start.
playing this shit this morning. Let's get them lights up to match how much we want him to go to jail for giving peace.
Okay, no, all I can tell you is an allegation was made. Everybody's presumed innocent in this court, sir. All I wanted to do is let you be aware that they've made the allegation. It's a clean slate. Everything is good. Okay.
Maybe that's why I letting them in there. It just started, Supreme. The defense
Well,
came in and said that somebody threatened the desiccated
we took care of the
bug
Nelson here.
carcass. And the judge said
I will go
the
off the
family
record while
is
we're
there
waiting.
and they gonna do this today. Ain't nobody threatened him. Oh Lord. Here come the judge. You and me both are slot legends. World traveler. Never stay right. Ain't nobody threatened him but him and his friends to try to get him some more time. For sure he trying to stall. The judge, I feel they ain't having that shit today. It sound like the jury is here.
I have no idea. I thought he was outside.
That's the victim.
Maybe, no.
Is he running? Boy, I know your ass better get in that courtroom. You know Judge Alfield gonna throw the book at you. Oh my God. Hey, audience. Oh. Cut the court camera on so we can see. This was on today for hold on, wait a minute. Ooh. This was on today for surrender and plea decided. I am very hopeful this will still take place. Uh-oh. Guess who's going to jail tonight? Big. We got a runner. He don't know they finna throw that bitch warrant out on his ass. Get your ass in that courtroom, Eugene. David turned around and Polight was gone. Oh my goodness. It ain't funny, but it's funny. Cupcake, I wish it would have, but I had a suspicion that he had changed it. You know he have to change that number every couple of months because of... Hey, Tootie. How you gonna run in the courtroom? Too late. The time to run was before court, you idiot. Whole court to stop. The prosecution threw that other part on their Polight, say, wait, hold on. He's dead out the courtroom. You know, he thought David was going to talk his ass into another continuous today. Judge Outfield say, hey, Mac. Oh my goodness, I'm fucking hollering. Hey, Brandon, whatever happened to that bit the astral projected out the courtroom? Yo, you can't make this shit up. It's the same link, boo. You just have to call. Hold on. Let me put my glasses back on because I had to wipe my eyes because I'm crying. I don't know why, Paul. It's just the black Zoom link. Hold on. I'm going to shoot it to your messenger book. But nah, I'm going to just go drop it in the chat. But you have to call that number down at the bottom. And then you have to tell them your name and they'll let you in the Zoom meeting. Curled up in the elevator. Oh my goodness. It's like whole court that came to a full stop. Oh my God. This big old Polight, you ain't nothing but a big old bitch. Hey, deeply rooted. Ain't nobody saying nothing right now, baby. The judge is on mute. Sophie, we don't know. Hey, Hamza. Look, his lawyer tried to pull another fast one, talking about he had got threatened. The judge was like, Cupcake, Pickle Man is one of York's fictional characters. Girl, how you don't know who Pickle Man is? Malik come in here yelling out, hell Pickle Man all the time. Right, Jose? I'm sitting over here just, Polight is not only a bitch, he an itty bitty bitch at that. Oh my God, I'm laughing so hard I can't even keep my glasses on my face. He talking about he being threatened. Ain't nobody threatening you but yourself. Unless somebody called from jail. Like, nah, the judge ain't playing that shit today. Right, Lisa, just do your time. Off these little delay tactics. He crawled across the room and right into the ceiling. We all know bugs have superpowers. Exactly, Supreme. Man up, Polight. No, I'm not one of the jurors. How could I be one of the jurors live on YouTube? Make it make sense. Sam says, no, his lawyer came up and said somebody had threatened Polight. Then the judge was like, we gonna do this today. The fans radio Gotti. Shit, they going down bad. Oh, Brandon Donahue, you must really ain't been around. Lewd and lascivious conduct of varying types against a minor and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. That's why he in court today. Get your issue, Eugene. The suspense is killing me. Give me put the collar about threat. Chance, peace and welcome. No, Penny, I didn't see the feds. Hey, Buccaneer. Okay. So, hold on, give me a second, Buccaneer. Yes, he is a whole pervert. Okay, so what had happened was David came in there talking about Polight was getting threatened. And then the judge was like, And then Judge Outfield went on mute. And here we are. Oh, Barbara say it's a recess, y'all. We in recess. Oh, yeah. And the prosecution changed one line in the plea deal, and David said that might be a deal breaker for Polight. But if he break this deal, the jury right there waiting on him. Hey, Blue Skies. Hey, I daydream. Girl, you ain't late. You right on time. They had to do a recess because the prosecution added another line to the plea deal, and Polight might not take it. And his lawyer tried to push it back another day, and Judge Atfield said, And Negro tried to sneak out the courtroom. Exactly, Supreme. And Judge Outfield is mad. He built like a dirty lead roller. Yeah, go ahead, Dio. But if you scroll up, hold on, here go the link to the Zoom meeting. But this shit is hilarious. Girl, Judge Atfield is not playing that today. He said no. The victim's mother is here.
confront and cross-examine the witnesses and evidence against you. You have the right to testify or remain silent, and your silence could not have been used against you if you went to a jury trial. The right to appeal any mistakes that I would have made, and the right to hold the state of Florida to the burden of proving these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand by entering into this plea that you are giving up all of these rights and we will not have a jury trial? You got to wait for me. Okay. Do you understand that by not entering into this plea that we are
Can you hear me? But they ain't saying nothing right now. They're not saying anything. I don't know. It must be Restream glitching out. World Traveler, hey, boo. You have to call in first, Blue Skies. But they ain't saying nothing right now anyway. Basically, Venom. I mean, at this point, I don't think he's going to take his chances with the jury. This plea is set today. It should be taken today. Oh, the mama done spoke.
Barbara, can you come in a second?
Barbara, bring Shirley with you. Hey, Price. Let's get the lights up. Peace and please and thank you. I am rich, not much. We trying to push it back again, but it is not successful so far. Ooh, Judge Atfield does not look pleased. Somebody gotta say this. Hey. That's what the judge said, Price. Either you take this plea or I bring the jurors in. This baby been waiting for 2 years. She need justice. And to that, Eric Butler. Real crypto rules. Look at Judge Offield's face. He is not playing. He ain't playing the radio today, y'all. That bit the barricaded himself in the bathroom. Uh-oh. Judge. Oh yes, it will, Legend. He got to take that deal today, or the judge got the jurors waiting. Hey, Malik, he just dipping and dodging in the courtroom somewhere, probably hiding in the bathroom, the ugly bathroom, trying to stretch this shit out. The judge said, Hey Eugene, they gonna take your booty home. They gonna take your booty home. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see the comments for a minute. Y'all aren't gonna be able to see the Zoom, but we finna check these dockets and see what the hell is going on, because they entered the testimony from July. So yeah, it's still at 10. Let's see. This one was entered today. Transcript of court hearing July 7, 2023. But it was entered last night sometime or this morning, and they dated it yesterday. But yeah, everything else is the same. In the bathroom trying to squeeze out that little bit. Truth is peace. Now Legends, they were speaking on Noack, and he said either he take that plea deal or he got the jury waiting outside the door. That was for him. That was for Noack. This has gone on entirely too long. The mother has taken off work and the child has taken the day off of school. Nah, Crypto Roots is deceased, deeply rooted. He passed right after his baby was born. Look, it ain't good when the judge keep cutting his camera and mic off. He ended up reaming somebody that knew one. Malik, you should have went in. Tell him I say happy birthday, somebody. And just the simple fact that he keep trying to dip and dodge it. Oh, yes. They gonna take your cornbread and your fruit cocktail, Eugene. Shame, shame, shame. You should have kept your hands to yourself, you nasty bastard. Nah, he ain't going home today, truth is. He probably will, Braveheart, knowing his old silly behind. Ain't it though, mommy? He just making shit worse for himself. He pissing the judge off. I ought to put in the chat. He just don't want to go to jail, Your Honor. Propane. He probably recording off of one. Chemo. Bro, he there somewhere around the courtroom. Maybe not in the courtroom. Maybe hiding in the courtroom bathroom. But he there. Petty mode activate. That one and the one the day before, Onyx.
All right, let's try this again.
Your
All
Honor,
right.
I want to be clear, however, that
Here we
the
go.
individuals who are concerned about are not going to be able to hear, only that the victim and her mother are going to be able to hear.
I do not know how to do that at this juncture. You had brought this to my attention.
It was brought to your judicial assistant attention
When?
in between the last hearing and this hearing.
Well, it is unfeasible right now.
I'd ask if the state assistant attorney can make an attempt to call them and have them hear by phone. Because if Your Honor is going to be speaking and there's all of these individuals who are going to be here able to, they're not going to be able to talk, but they're able to live stream, and that's not what we're intending.
Folks, you're raising issues that the court was not aware of. I have a jury sitting outside waiting to come in. If you wish to reset this matter, this courtroom is always open. Zoom is a convenience. But as of right now, we do have those who are attending. I'm not going to just delete everybody from the proceedings. I honestly don't even know how to do it and just leave somebody able to hear everything.
It's being live on YouTube.
Okay, well, if it's being streamed, it's being streamed. There's nothing I can do about that. But if the state and the defense wish to reset this for another date, this physical courtroom will be open to whomever wishes to attend.
Your Honor, I believe that it is an open courtroom, but the Zoom is not required.
I understand that, but I don't know how to go ahead and take out everybody except for one individual. They're already here. You're bringing this to my attention now. I'm giving the opportunity. If you want to reset this for tomorrow, we can do that.
Your
I
Honor,
have a jury trial that is sitting outside the door.
the
Here
concession that's been
tomorrow,
made
too.
regarding crossing out that last line, the last term, was with the understanding that this would happen today because of the victim being out of school, the people being out of work. If this gets reset, we're not willing to amend that term.
Can we have, Your Honor, the victim and her mother be put into a breakout room with the court so that only they are allowed to hear the proceedings?
Quite frankly, I can put someone in a breakout room, but then they're now prevented from hearing what goes on in this courtroom. We're not in a breakout room. You're putting me in a very difficult position.
Can the state attempt to call them?
We would ask that the proceeding proceed. We've confirmed that there will be no
God, we can
interruptions
say no
by
breakout
using
room.
everyone who is not needed to be heard during this procession. Courtrooms are open, and that's the nature of courtrooms.
Then we're going to go forward. That's all I can tell you. We're going to go forward. All right. So I have a 4-page plea agreement that was signed by the counsel, defendant, signed on today's date. And on page 1, there is a line on paragraph 5. I cannot read what the handwriting says, so maybe somebody can assist.
Your Honor, the state has crossed out one line of paragraph 5 and has written on the side, this crossed out line does not apply, and then initialed and
Crossed out
dated.
line does not apply. Okay, and that's your initials there?
Correct, Judge.
Okay.
Your Honor, before you proceed with the plea, we do have an amended information that we're filing right now.
Okay.
State in case F21-14438 is filing an amended information for purposes of the plea and in contemplation of resolving the case of 2 counts of child abuse, aggravated, great bodily harm, or torture, felonies in the 1st degree, 1 count of contributing to delinquency of a dependent or dependency of a child, a misdemeanor in the 1st degree.
All right. So please arraign on the new information.
We enter a plea of guilty.
2 and 1.
No, on the new, well, the arraign on the new information. You're entering a guilty plea at this point.
At this point.
Okay, and setting it for jury trial, all discovery to be provided. And are we ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, if I can have the defendant sworn.
Raise your right hand, other hand. Do you swear affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Go ahead, though.
Okay, I'll need the old information. I want the defendant to be aware of what he was originally facing and what the new information. This is the new information.
I didn't give it to you? Oh,
I have.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, can you tell me full name and date of birth?
Michael Eugene Note Jr., August 10th, 1983.
All right, thank you. You were originally charged under case number F21-14438 with the following charges: lewd and lascivious molestation on a child, a second-degree felony, punishable by up to 15 years state prison. Count 2 was lewd and lascivious molestation on a child, 12 to 16 years, a second-degree felony, punishable by up to 15 years state prison. Lewd and lascivious conduct on a child under 16 by a defendant 18 or over, a second-degree felony, punishable by up to 15 years state prison. Count 4, lewd and lascivious exhibition on a child under 16 years, defendant over 18, a second-degree felony, punishable by up to 15 years state prison. And contributing to the dependency of a child, a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year in jail. And then count 6 is interference with custody, a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years state prison. The state has now filed an amended information today, charging you with the following: aggravated child abuse, great bodily harm, a first-degree felony, punishable by up to 30 years state prison. Count 2 is aggravated child abuse, great bodily harm, a first-degree felony, punishable by up to 30 years state prison. And contributing to the dependency of a child, a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year in jail. It is my understanding that you wish to plead guilty to this new information. You would be adjudicated guilty, and your sentence has been memorialized in a 4-page plea agreement. Did you have the opportunity to go over this plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes.
Okay, I do need the defendant to initial each page because there are not initials on these pages. Okay, let me know when it's done. Yes, sir. Now, it is my understanding, Mr. Nowak, that you have gone over this plea agreement with your lawyer, and I want to go over it with you, not each and every aspect of it, but the main components of the plea agreement. But what I am going to ask is for the state to tell me the general terms of the plea agreement, and then we will go into the details on the contract. Go ahead.
Your Honor, the plea agreement includes an adjudication, 7 years of state prison, followed by 10 years of reporting probation. As a condition of probation, the defendant
It's,
will.
would you say 10 years
10
probation?
years reporting probation. The defendant will complete the MDSO program. The defendant will not be allowed to have unsupervised contact with children. The defendant will have terms regarding where he may work and the ability to wear a uniform. There are additional terms of restitution, of which 5,000 has been agreed to be paid upfront within 24 hours, mailed to the victim, and additional restitution to be paid out on a monthly basis once he is out of custody. And that monthly amount is highlighted in the written terms of the plea agreement. Additionally, there will be a stay away order from victim TS and her mother, which is also mentioned in the plea agreement.
What is total amount of the restitution?
The total amount of restitution is $25,000.
All right. consequences, including deportation and removal.
Understand?
You had the right, sir, to have gone to a jury trial where your lawyer had the ability to compel the attendance of witnesses on your behalf, the ability to confront and cross-examine the witnesses and evidence against you. You had the right to testify just like any other witness or remain silent, and your silence could not have been used against you if you went to a trial. You also had the right to appeal any mistakes that I would have made during the course of the trial, and the right to hold the state of Florida to the burden of putting these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand, sir, that by entering into this plea, that you are giving up all of these rights and we will not have a jury trial?
I do.
Have you discussed this plea
They
with your
do that
lawyer?
for everybody, Riz.
Has he answered all of your questions?
Absolutely.
Are you satisfied with your lawyer's services and advice?
Definitely.
Did the state provide all the discovery in your possession to the defense?
Yes,
Did the defense review all of the discovery in your possession with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do both sides know of any physical evidence containing DNA that would exonerate the defendant?
no,
No, Your Honor.
And do both sides stipulate to a factual basis for this plea?
yes,
Defense stipulated.
And the court has reviewed the arrest affidavit, makes a finding that there is a factual basis for the plea. Mr. Noack, are there any witnesses or is there any evidence that you wanted your lawyer to investigate or me to receive before entering into this plea?
No.
All right. The court finds that the defendant understands
No,
the nature of the
he's not
charges
facing
against him and the
deportation.
consequences of this plea, that he has been represented by competent and effective assistance of counsel with whom he says he is satisfied. I find the defendant has knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waived his rights. All statutory fines, court costs, and surcharges will be assessed. Counsel, do you waive PSI?
Yes, Your Honor. Right, yes.
All right. Now, Mr. Noack, you do understand, as I mentioned to you before, that the state, as I had articulated earlier, you may be eligible for early termination as long as certain conditions are met. That means no violations. You've done everything that you were supposed to do. You've not been arrested for any criminal offense, and the state is in agreement with it as well as the court's ratification. On the other hand, sir, if you violate any terms and conditions of this probation, and that includes getting arrested for any other criminal offense, that you could be subject to the maximum period of time in prison, which by my calculations is 61 years state prison. You do understand that?
Yeah.
And knowing all of this, do you still wish to enter into this plea?
Yes.
All right. The court finds the
Somebody go
defendant, as I
file
mentioned
charges
before,
on
understands the
his
nature of the charges against him and the consequences of this plea, that he has been represented by competent and effective assistance of counsel with whom he says he is satisfied. I find the defendant has knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waived his rights. All statutory fines, court costs, and surcharges will be assessed. Is there anything further as it relates to Mr. Noack? I do have on the Zoom that the victim's mother wanted to address the court as part
correct.
of the victim.
Your Honor, nothing more from the state except to let you unmute the victim's mother, and she will be listed as victim Noack in the Zoom, and she is requesting pursuant to Marcy's law that her identity remain anonymous. So for that reason, she will not be stating her name, but she will be making a statement regarding this.
Where would
case.
it
It
be?
should say victim and then in parentheses Noack. Noak, sorry. You see when it says victim Noak?
No, 7 years in
Okay,
prison,
yes.
10
one
years
second.
probation.
All right, you may unmute, ma'am.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, so what I'd like you to do is, well, you don't want to give your name, so at this point, just go ahead and you can give us an impact statement. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Michael Noack. This is the first time I have spoken publicly about what you've done to my daughter and I. I have gracefully remained silent the last 2.5 years. 2.5 years of pain, shock, disbelief, PTSD, constant nightmares, and daily triggers. Trying to help my daughter heal when I'm not even healed myself. What you have done to my daughter, myself, and my entire family is inexcusable. You hurt us all. You made me believe that you were such a great man and you could do no wrong. You made me fully trust you, and for that, my daughter trusted you too. But the truth is, you're a monster. a demon. The very first time that I allowed you to be alone with my daughter, the very first time, and you couldn't even help yourself. You told me you was gonna be right back. You were going downstairs. You were gonna grab food and take vacation pictures. You told me that you wanted to have a one-on-one talk with her about loving and respecting me as a great mother that I was and am. And I actually believed you. I believed that you were going to bring her right back. I thought you were going to have this trusting conversation with her that you promised me. Her and I both trusted you. For a grown man to violate a child who trusted him, you should be ashamed of yourself. You plotted on me and my little girl. The entire time you knew what you planned to do. Isolate, intoxicate, then violate my baby. Shame on you. I trusted you to bring her right back. You were supposed to bring her back the same way that you took her. Instead, you drugged her and took advantage of her, and you sexually abused her. You forced alcohol down her throat. You then forced her to see things that no child should ever have to see. You forced her to feel things that no child should have to feel. You forced her to accept violence that no child should ever have to endure. You forced drugs in her that no human should ever even ingest. She's my child. My baby. How could you? You could have killed her with all the drugs that were found in her system. And you thought your master plan was mapped out perfectly, huh? You thought I'd be dumb enough to believe you over my child. And you thought that money would blind me. You thought I was going to be so blinded that I wouldn't notice when you returned her with bruises all over her body and her mouth busted, uncontrollably shaking. Absolutely not. And although you executed your plan and you got what you wanted those couple of hours, you actually failed. Because look where you're at right now. You have created a lifetime of trauma for my daughter and I. Before you, we never knew evil existed. You brought so much evil into our lives that early morning, and I'll never forget. I called you like 50 times and you wouldn't answer me. And I called her too, but you took her phone. You drugged my baby and you gave her no way to seek help. You left me no way to contact her or even know where she was. I get physically sick now whenever I'm away from my daughter because of you. Something as simple as her going to school, I'm in panic mode because I'm scared when she comes back, she's going to be her all over again. I constantly have flashbacks of that night. And what she lives with is not okay. She feels uncomfortable around people and will live with this forever, and this is not fair to her. She never deserved this. Shame on you for forcing evil on our youth. And you know, for a year, I questioned, how could you even do this to us? Her and I did nothing wrong to you. We trusted you. I moved across the country because I believed everything that you told me. But it was pure manipulation I see now. All you do is specialize in selling false dreams. How could you do this to an innocent child and mother who simply trusted you? We did nothing wrong. But you know what? I'm done breaking my head trying to question or figure out how you could do such a thing. It's so simple to me now. You're just a sick man. A man you can have a plethora of women, but you secretly prefer to have a child. And it's so clear now. I will never be able to fully trust another person due to the betrayal that you've shown me. And for that, I was not willing to trust 6 strangers and go to trial. Nor was I going to put my daughter through an additional trauma. This plea was in our best interest. You and I both know the evidence is extremely substantial. But even with that, I refuse to have my child be tormented when she's done nothing wrong. All she holds is the truth. And I will say this, Although you were so worried about being labeled a sex offender, you did us a huge favor by admitting to guilt, period. So for that, I thank you. I truly thank you. Yes, mitigation took place and I allowed it as long as it meant you going to prison and you getting true help. Because true help means no more victims. The fact that your only non-negotiable was to accept a sex crime shows exactly the type of man that you are. You know what you did in that hotel room. I know what you did, and my daughter knows what you did. DNA doesn't lie. There's no reason why your DNA should have been found on my baby. And yes, I satisfied your bogus request to not be labeled a sex offender, but it doesn't take away from who you truly are. I wasn't going to waste any time going back and forth with you over a label. God will judge you for exactly the person he is, a sexual predator. So rest assured, jail time equals jail time. And I pray that during your 10 years of sex offender probation, you actually receive the treatment that you need and it helps heal your sick mind and get the thoughts of being with children out of it. All you care about is your pretend image. But I know exactly who you are now. You want to be this public figure, but you want to do all your evil acts in secret. You're so self-centered. That's why the last time I saw you on February 27, 2021, you fought me. You tried to hold me hostage from taking my daughter to the hospital. I'll never forget that cowardly look in your eyes. I'll never forget it. You were so scared. You were so scared because you realized you messed with the wrong one. Your last words to me, you held me and said, please don't go. You're going to ruin my career. Well, today, September 6th, 2023, my last words to you are, I hope the next 17 years of your life, you're reminded of the disgusting, terrifying, unforgettable acts that you've done to my innocent daughter. Shame on you. And although you've caused a tremendous amount of trauma for myself and my daughter, we will and will always be superior of you because a successful, honest career is something that you could never, ever have. We will both continue to stand against violence. My daughter will continue to persevere and be bright and intelligent and a courageous young woman that she is. So Michael Nowak, I hope you enjoy prison and God bless you.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your courage for speaking. It is heartbreaking and my heart goes out to you and your daughter. All right. The defendant will be remanded to the Department of Corrections.
CPS.
He's given credit
CTS
for
on
any,
misdemeanor, Judge.
we can do CTS on the misdemeanor, yes. He's giving credit time, whatever he's gotten in. CTS, yes. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah.
Back up.
All right. Barbara's Alvin, where's he? Alvin?
Okay.
Y'all hear me now? Y'all should be able to hear me now. Yo, I'm over here crying. I told y'all. Eugene is in jail, 7 years state prison, 10 years probation. He has to successfully complete ex-offender training. Hey, everybody, I didn't say hey to Jakuma. I know I saw Butterfly in there, Irma, Buccaneer, Hamza. More than just a dream. Valor, right. Oh, let me drop the link. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cut out the victim statement later after I get off work and repost it. Yo, she made my heart hurt. No, that was the condition of the plea deal. That's the part that he wouldn't budge on, Roseanne. The mother, what I got from the victim statement is that the mother agreed to mediation and the mother agreed to the plea deal in order to spare her child from having to be drugged through court, because that's what Eugene was going to do. Everybody sat up here and piled on me. You ain't talking about the mother, this, that, or the other. The first time she let that child out of her sight with Eugene, he took it. For all y'all motherfuckers that was running around here copping pleas for Polight, y'all just heard out of the mother's mouth what actually happened. And then to tell her, please don't. You'll ruin my career. Nigga, what career? Scamming. He wanted her to be quiet so he could keep on scamming. So you know what? Everybody. No, Valerie, not Valerie. Willem, you misheard me. I'm going to cut it out and repost it. I'm going to take it. I'm not cutting this live. I'm going to cut it out the live and make a separate video and repost it. Hey, Ty. Let me change the rubber. Oh, gosh. Frank. Yeah, he a U.S. citizen. That's just, look. When the judge reads that stuff off at the end, that's all boilerplate. Boilerplate means it's read for everybody. He is a U.S. citizen. His ass was born in New York. He ain't foreign. He ain't from nowhere but the good old U.S. of A. Do it, Venom. Look, before we start spamming everybody that he's ever had any contact with, because I know when I get off work, I'm going to put my Twitter fingers to use. Hey, boo. Nequa. Check your sound loud. Let me check the
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, boo. I'm over here crying.
Yeah, I was emotional.
Oh, wait, it's 3 new dockets already. Domestic violence, stay away order, pretrial diversion, probation, order terminate, pretrial release conditions, you go into jail. Oh,
going to
before the
jail.
sun sets in the west, Big Bubba gonna be breathing on the back of your neck. I love it.
I'm so
And
happy
you know
he's
what?
going to jail. I'm so
Yes,
happy.
and the other part of the condition is that if he receives any other type of charges in the next 17 years, he has to do the full sentence, which is 61 years. So family, put on your listening ears real quick. Hey, everybody that you know got scammed, hit them up. Hit them up. They need to hit up Florida. They all need to do one class action lawsuit against Eugene.
Right.
So that way we ain't got to worry about him registered as an SR. He'll be in prison for 61 years by the time he get out of the day.
And the fact that like he knew what he did and he sat there and lied to everybody and just kept it going, kept the lie going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the saddest part. Like,
and then look, it's what time is it? It is 10:30 my 10:28 my time, so it's 11:28 Eastern time. So he sat up there and had his lawyer going back and forth for damn near an hour when he already knew he was going to jail. Okay, hold on. Oh, let me catch up with the chat. All day long on repeat.
I'm happy he got 7 years and 10 years of probation, but I was hoping he got at least 10 to 15. I was really hoping for that.
I was hoping for 10 to 15, but it makes sense. You can't blame the state of Florida for this. You can't blame the prosecution for this. You can blame nobody for this because the mother agreed to mediation, agreed to a plea deal so that her child could move on because he done drug it out for 2 years.
He sure did. He drug it out for as long as he could.
7, he got 7. Ha! Queen come in dancing. Hey, son, kiss boo. Hey!
He's going to jail. He's going to jail. He's going to jail.
He's going to jail tonight. Hey.
Look, I wasn't on time, but I made it today.
Mm-hmm.
I made it. I don't believe if he sneezed wrong when he get out, he going back.
Yes, but if we can get somebody to charge him now, he won't get out at all.
If he what?
If he get charged with anything else, he won't be getting out at all because he gonna have to ride out that whole sentence. That's the other thing. You know what? I had forgot. That's the other part about a plea deal. If they find something else out, that plea deal is null and void, and you gotta ride out what you pled to. So the 2 he pled to was actually hard. I think you know what? The 2 he pled to might have been the 2 that was on reserve this whole damn time.
Damn. They still gave him pretty much all the time. Because some of them sentences was 15 years. All they did was combine them into 30.
Yeah. Remember the 2 that was on there that said non-whatever. Them the 2. Yeah. He got instead of 2, 3, 4, and 5, he got the 1 and the 2 felony count. Yes.
He did this shit.
The sun is shining.
Girl, I don't think he getting out. I think he go down.
After the game, baby, let me hip you to something. In the state of Florida, you do all your time. There is no good behavior, baby. Ain't no good behavior. redemption song.
Oh, so that makes me feel much better because like I thought like they do the same thing that they do down here.
You do a felony down there, you do it every day, day for day. And then he ain't got no days on reserve because he spent a day and a half in jail.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they would have. The judge would have said if he was gonna serve him consecutively, and judge didn't say none of that. Judge said he gonna do them 7 years, but he can't get in no trouble at all. He get in any trouble, he gonna do every bit. Even when he get out, if he get a traffic ticket, then nigga going
he going
back
to jail, and he got to ride that full ticket out. And let me tell you something about Florida. When they say you gonna ride that full ticket out, you finna ride that full ticket out, baby. Hey, it make me feel like dancing. Hey, 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 hey.
All that hard work, sis. I'm so proud of you. Like you stuck to your guns, and you didn't let anybody discourage you or nothing. Like you definitely stayed on it, and I'm so proud of you for that.
Look, a pervert is a pervert. That boy got the worms. I told y'all. Hey, Hamza.
So another party in the car crying.
Yeah, you did that, Tripsy. As soon as you two pay me, I'm gonna pay you. Okay.
Thank you, love.
No, but for real, you was my polite news. I knew exactly where to go. Go over here.
Look, if I wasn't gonna do nothing else, I was gonna drag Good and Ugly because he deserved it. If don't nobody else deserve it, he deserved it.
Yeah, that's
check the settings. It's saying no video feed, so it's not reading your camera. Go to the settings icon and go in the video. There you go. Chief X. No, he has to do 7. Okay, so as it stands, he has 7 years in state prison, and then he has 10 years on probation. But there's always a but. Venom. But if he gets in any kind of trouble, he has to do all of those years, which total up to 61 as per Judge Altfield. Hey, Venom, how you doing? He really gonna do the whole 7. Couldn't happen to a better cockroach. What did we miss, Venom?
Hey, Trip.
Yeah.
Didn't they say something about 2 years CTS time served? So it does it reduce to 5?
No, he ain't get no time served.
I could have sworn that's what I heard.
No, right. But we'll pull it back and see later.
Yeah, they said something about CTS, and I was like,
he ain't got
damn,
no
they
time
cutting 2 years off.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, I could have sworn that's what I heard. That's why I'm asking.
Mm-mm.
And like you said, down in Florida, you doing the whole damn thing.
You do your whole.
Hey, Trip C.
I think that was the judge asking if they was gonna give him any time served, and they said no.
Yeah, because he ain't do none.
Yeah.
Hey, Trip C, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
This Chief X.
Hey, Chief, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm so glad you had this stream going. So let me check in for a minute. Can you hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we hear you good.
I'm so glad this brother's doing time. And when the lady was when the mother was giving her spiel, she used the same words that I always use. She said he is a demon.
Mm-hmm.
And that is exactly what he is. I called this dude a demon 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wait to go live and go on this epic rant later on. And I'm on everybody.
You want me to send a chopper the victim statement to you?
Say again?
You want me to send you the victim statement to you?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm gonna chop it out anyway. So I'll go ahead and I'll shoot me your email and Facebook messenger.
Okay, I'll do that.
Linda, she did that. And for whoever was in here talking about she didn't sound emotional, she had 2 years to prepare herself for this one time that she was gonna speak because they're using the it's not the Baker Act. I just had it in my head. It's a law they passed in Florida where you don't have to reveal your identity in cases like this. So she finna fade back into the woodwork. She done already changed her IG up and everything. She been on it. So for all y'all still running around here trying to cape for Polight, y'all can suck an entire horse phallus. Okay?
Horse
An
phallus.
entire one.
A big
From
one.
the tip to the base.
Oh, jeez.
Record breaker.
And the elephants.
What's that? Asphyxiation. That's what that is.
Yes. It's a girl's name, but I think it starts with an L. I'm not sure. I'll look it up later, but Lord, it's like the weight has been lifted. We still got work to do, but the best part is he is incarcerated now. So you see, brothers and sisters.
So do you think that Polight may have been listening to Kevin Samuels?
Girl, he was listening to York. That's even worse than listening to Kevin Samuels. G.U. Dollar.
You've been locked up forever.
No.
She ain't even never met the man.
Hold on, Queen. Let me explain this, Venom. What it is they read off the initial charges that he was charged with, and then they turn around and read off what he agreed to. So no, he doesn't have any other charges coming. They read off the first set of charges, which was the lewd and lascivious, and then they read off what he agreed to, which was the aggravated child such and such. So.
And then somebody gonna come out and accuse him of scamming their ass, and then he gonna be locked up forever.
Exactly, forever. Because he's
y'all hear me?
now, so yeah, we hear you.
Hey, yo, I just gotta say one thing, son.
Hey, Trip, see?
You ready for this?
What's up?
We won, nigga!
Yes! What's up?
All right, I'm out of here.
Hey, Trip.
What's happening?
Listen, Sonetta asked us next. You remember all that? You remember the video he made that he said, "Oh, I ain't talking about no scamming, little Dr. York." He knew all along what this nigga was
He
about.
knew all along, and we got him on wax saying this stuff over and over.
Remember
and
that video?
over
He
again.
kept saying that. He was like, "And I ain't talking about no scamming. You know what I'm talking about, little Dr. York."
Look, we had him over here. I done cut it out and put it up, but he done said it multiple times. He done sat up here and denied it. We had to go get Chuck for him.
Yep.
For him to even acknowledge it. He want to sit up here and have plausible deniability, but you cannot when you was there when it happened.
Yeah,
he got
was there.
7 years in prison and 10 years on probation. He doesn't have to register as a sex offender, as an ex-offender, as a part of the plea deal. What's up, Venom?
But he cannot be unsupervised around children, and he cannot have jobs that require a uniform.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can
Hey,
hear
can
you.
y'all hear me?
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
You say you can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, no, what I was saying at the beginning, right? Those two, the additional stuff that she put up on there was hold on. I know what's wrong. Hold on. The additional stuff what they put on there that he pled guilty, he pled not guilty to at the beginning, right before they told him about the plea, about the stuff that was on the plea. The additional stuff was on that they just added to it was that about, I want to say, I'm not sure if they said kidnapping, but I know they said torture, and they said the aggravated assault of a minor. Those are the ones that they just added today. That's why he pled not guilty.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen. They list off the charges that he already charged, right? But they dismissed those because of those 2 charges that's on the plea deal. He took those versus the 6 or 7 that was on the jacket. So instead of the level 2, the level 3, and the level 4, he took the level 1, the level 2, and the misdemeanor.
Okay, but I think you might know when you go back and listen to it, you'll understand what I'm talking about from that portion. right before the judge asked him, was he going to take the plea? That's what
yes,
I'm talking
those are the charges that was already on the jacket. But see, they dropped those and take the charges that's on the plea deal. Those are the ones that he listed off after the aggravated assault and such and such.
And all those charges.
I hate that YouTube makes us do that. That is so dumb. We
Do
sit
what?
here talking about a court case. You can't say X, and you can't say this, that, and the other. You have to use all these euphemisms and stuff to talk about a court case that you can sit up and pull up and read on the internet. It's dumb.
I don't do that.
It drives you down the algorithm.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh well. I can't be worried about none of that. They not gonna censor me.
And those charges are running concurrent.
All of them.
All running concurrent.
All of them that was sitting up here caping, what's his name? What's that little YK the Truth? He first on the list. He need his ass investigated. Sinetta and his whole.
They all probably gonna get investigated. They all finna probably go up to Booty Hole Alley, okay?
Out the Booty Hole Alley. 7 years. It's scrolling down at the bottom. He got 7 years in state prison, 10 years on probation. If he gets any other charges during that time, he has to ride out the full jacket, which is 31 years. Call all of them out. They shouldn't have nobody watching them now. What happened to that interview, Sinetta?
Y'all know that ain't gonna happen.
He gonna have a jailhouse interview.
Hey, Trip, I thought it was 61 years if you violated anything.
That's what I said. Yeah, 61.
I thought you said 31 a minute ago.
If I did, I misspoke. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
But 61 years because it's 30 for the one charge, 30 for the other charge, the felony 1, the felony 2, and then 1 year for that misdemeanor, the trip contributed to the delinquency.
Okay.
All the time, all the time. And for anybody that want to say something about the charges being too low or the years being too low, that's what the mother agreed upon to get some peace for her and her child so they can move on with their life instead of just being drug out for another year or two. Because you see how they tried to drag it out today.
What did they do today?
What do you mean?
What kind of antics did they try to pull?
Girl, he was sitting up there trying to delay, talking about tomorrow, and the judge was like, no, the victim's mother and the victim's here, they done took out of work out of school. The jury standing right outside the door. If y'all can't take this plea deal today, the jury here.
But his main pawn though was he tried to get the judge not to let us hear the impact statement.
Yeah, so we wouldn't know what happened. Yeah.
Right.
No, first he didn't want us.
Yes, he tried to get them to drop everybody.
Yeah,
from the Zoom meeting.
He didn't want us hearing what the charges were, what his plea was. He started off on that. The judge wasn't having it.
That's why he didn't want no trial, because he ain't want the facts of the case to come out, because that's public record.
And the prosecutor said, "Listen, if you're gonna push this back a day, we ain't having it. We got the jury right outside. We're gonna do this right now."
I should call old girl daddy and tell him the charges. Do I still have his number? I might. Oh, yeah. And Renity, you little lying ass. Oh, I haven't seen. Girl, bye. Boo, bye.
Oh,
you
Renity.
still out there with that man. You know what? I hope you get your life together now that your perpetrator is locked up. That he can't call you no more and mess with your brain. Because, girl, you need therapy. Your mama should have stuck you dead in therapy after she left him in the first place. I ain't gonna drag you because you a victim too. But you sick, so you need help. Go to therapy. Get the help you need.
Yeah, he brainwashed her too. He brainwashed her too.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, sis? What's going on?
Bro, it's a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day in the hood.
It's a beautiful day. This is a long time coming. I'm proud of you. You have stayed the course. You have held all of the information down that anybody would ever want to use as far as Polight and the House of Consciousness is concerned. This is a beautiful day for you. You should pat yourself on the back. I am so proud of you, sis. Very proud of you.
Thank you, bro.
Very much so.
I'm happy he got some years, because anybody that know he been skating by going to jail for
That's a
about
fact.
a decade.
Now, I'd like to know what the boy Sinetta is thinking right now. I really
He
want
thinking
to know
about the
what's
RICO
going on.
charges that's gonna come his way.
That's a fact. This is
I'm
next.
telling y'all, anybody that know anybody that got scammed by Polight, go tap them on the shoulder and tell them, now is your time. You might not get your money back, but you'll get the satisfaction to know you added to his sentence. Okay?
Cuban, that's you?
Yeah, that's Malik. It looked like he froze up, but it looked like he's driving too.
Yeah, so I never think about that RICO that's coming his way.
Right. Frank,
You definitely caught up.
I want to know. You know, everybody need to go over there and ask him in the comments in every Polight video. Hey, Carter.
Hey, Trip, did he block you? Did Sinetta block? He blocked me.
No, he ain't blocked me. But I don't go over there. Excuse me.
I was about
If I
to say,
did put something, he probably
next time you have a live, you should go in there and tear his ass up.
Oh, Lord, that would be going against my mission statement. Hey, Levon, I told Sinetta about 7-8 years ago that I would never, ever go on his channel.
So these are special circumstances.
True, but he usually come over here. Frank!
I was just about to say that Sinetta usually comes over here a little in the cool. He definitely does. Is that Malik? Is that Malik?
That's Malik. He did a bad
Malik. Salute Malik. Also got to say Malik, and also got to say what's going on to Nikwa B. Nikwa B, I love you, niece. Love you. I'm going back in the chat, sis. I'm on the job. I just wanted to call you and give you your flowers, my sis.
Thank you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He been a troll over here for years. Frank.
Who? Talk about
Sinetta. Yeah. Girl, he used to look. We blocked him on so many accounts. He went over to Shade Channel. See, we've been telling folk about. We've been sitting up here windmilling. It feel like windmilling because everybody was against us, and it was just like, you know, you wrong and this, that, and the other. And people sit up here hitting you up, comments, and all this other mess. The troll accounts, and you know, now we've been proven correct.
I mean, anybody with some damn sense in their head knew y'all was right. Like, come on.
Yeah, he got multiple accounts that he blocked on over here. Sinetta News, Sinetta TV, Sinetta 101, Sinetta. He had to go pull out some old ass battle channel or some shit.
I don't know. Anybody that was like, oh no,
7 whole years.
They need to be side-eyed, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that was like, no, he ain't do that. Y'all don't know. Yeah. Keep them away from your children, okay?
Yes.
Keep them away.
He ain't allowed to be around your children no more.
Yeah, Malik might have some insight because I know he's down in Florida too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they said that he can't be around no children without supervision. Does that mean his kids too?
I would believe so. That's usually how it goes.
Malik.
They're supposed to have supervised visitation or whatever. Hey, Malik.
That means when he become a grandpa,
he ain't gonna be able to hold his grandbabies without supervision. Ain't God good?
You can't even hold your grandbaby in peace, nigga. Bro.
Yeah, they remanded him in the custody. Khalid.
I wonder if he's getting protected custody.
Fine, how you doing, Malik?
Good. Yeah, I was gonna pop up at the court. I'm not, you know, I'm in Miami-Dade County. I've been here 6 years. But I said, you know what? I'm not gonna go. I'll tell you why I'm not gonna go. This is the honest guy answer. Because if there was anybody there that had any problem with me, I don't give a fuck where I'm at. All this talking shit, we
Well,
gonna
he said he
be
was gonna get remanded in
we gonna end up in the county. That's just bottom line. So I'm avoiding county, in case something like that happened, because I would have said something out loud. But I just want to say that if you're able to send me the link to that court case, I'm headed home, and I was gonna go live, and I'm gonna go in, and I just want to say this to those
They
listening.
still
The only thing I want to say, I'm getting off, to everybody that's watching that ever talk shit about me. When I said 9 years ago and told people, don't fuck with Polight. Oh, you a hater. Oh, you jealous. Oh, you this. Oh, you know, because I know bullshit when I see it, and I know it when I hear it. I didn't know about this, but this adds fuel to the fire of a furthermore reason of why people, you get caught up in that looker ship, you get caught up in that sound good ship. If you couldn't detect a man telling you that a woman can give birth without a man, like and that she can naturally have a baby, because science has it now that they can artificially inseminate a woman. Okay, but when you're saying that a woman can produce life without a man, when you're telling people at a UFO conference that you went on a spaceship and you were taught 9 languages, and you motherfuckers still listen to this dude, and you still gave him money, and he knew what he did, but acted like he didn't. And to everybody who stayed quiet and was like, "Oh, I don't like you don't like him, but you fuck with him. You don't like him, but you share a platform with him. Or you don't like him, but you do business. Fuck you, fuck you.
Super
You a scumbag, yo." But when I said it, and this one gonna close out, I'm the fucking spit Cuban. I don't know nothing. Don't listen to him, because he's the enemy. He's this. No. The enemy was right before your eyes. And you fell for something because somebody looks a certain way. You thought he has this appearance. Oh, the appearance of wearing tight ass fucking bright skeleton shirts, gold sneakers, and checker jackets, tight ass fucking pants. This is what you listen to. This guy, he could get women. His women were beautiful. But what did he do? He had to go get a little girl. He fuck 7 years and 10 years execution, because in Cuba and other places, there would have been a machete to the head. Now
Chop
you
him
gonna
up in the back of an alley in Havana, Cuba. Let him know.
You're gonna waste taxpayers' money for this man to go to prison for rehabilitation. I've yet to see somebody that's rehabilitated for pedophilia. There was an interview I saw with a guy, and what does he say? I get tempted. Why even have? Look, man, take these people, throw them off a helicopter into an active volcano, or put them on an island. Put them on an island where they have no chances of getting off the island. Don't give them no food. Let them live like Lord of the Flies. You're gonna live on a fucking island. Like this shit, pedophilia, rape is an unexcusable thing. Murder could be something of the sort of where you had to defend yourself. You're saying when you talk about when you talk about pedophilia, that's a whole nother ball game. Rape, a whole nother ball game. He premeditated what he did. He hid cell phones. Oh, my career. Not, the poor child that I just molested. The poor mother who's now a victim who has to go through this trauma. Her child that has to go through the trauma. But my career, where I lied to the people about making money. My career, where I lied to the people about information. My career, fuck him.
Talking about that, he want to take fucking celebrity pictures with the little girl and shit. Hey yo, PK, right? This motherfucker's gonna get chopped up and fucking tossed in the back of an alley. And in fact, this motherfucker need to leap a cliff with bleach in his hand and my boots up his rectum, because guess what? We won, my niggas. We ain't got no time for niggas like this. Dead ass.
Bro, unless he in PC, unless he goes to PC, then Florida boys are gonna tear his ass up.
Oh yeah,
They
hey,
gonna tear his
I'm in
ass up
Florida
in PC.
right
What's
now.
whoo?
I'm in Florida right. These niggas don't play down here.
Nah, they don't play.
They don't play down. Nah, they don't play down here. And matters worse. Okay, cool. He got the 7 years and then the 10 years probation. He got to get registered as a sex offender. His daughter's gonna find out. Well, she already know.
That's the one thing he doesn't have to do. He doesn't have to register as a sex offender. That's the part that he's fighting.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro.
He's got to
attend
counseling though for those 10 years.
Yeah, he got to attend counseling and successfully attend counseling.
Right.
And you know how he is down in Florida. He going to the trailer. He going to that pedo trailer park if he get out, which I doubt.
Well, his best bet is to, as soon as he get in there, bust somebody in the head and just let them send him over to solitary. That's the only way he's gonna survive.
Hey, yo, leave it up to me. Leave it up to me. I already bust his ass in the head with a song. I'm about to record another fucking track on his ass.
There you go. So,
Leave it up to me.
Name the song "Solitary Confinement" because that's the only way he's gonna survive in there.
Hey, Def, the Fraud Charlatans has a good point. I would think make a change.
The Fraud Charlatans, my nigga right there.
More than likely, is some kind of mass. We have to get a campaign started to get him taken deplatformed.
You talking about Sarnetta?
No, Polight.
Oh,
all
Polight.
of his videos.
Oh yeah, that
and
Rycon
shit.
2 bullshit.
You know what? Him, Rashad Jamal, Nature Boy, all of them need to be deplatformed.
Line them all up.
They should
Get them
not
all the
be
fuck up outta
allowed to, because I know them channels monetized. Because they still be posting stuff on them. So therefore, they should not be allowed to get any kind of proceeds while they serving them types of charges.
Right.
Well, we all know that's a lie because he's in jail.
What you gonna do when there ain't no place to hide? When judgment comes for you.
Judgment
When judgment comes for you.
Judgment comes for you.
Hold on.
I'm gonna miss everybody.
Hold on, wait. It's this little parrot called Gizmo that sing the Bad Boys theme song. Maybe we need him right now.
Hey, yo, Trip C. This day is your day, Trip. This is your day. You have been on it since the very beginning. Like I said, I thought he was going to go down for real estate fraud, but he went down for a much worse, just heinous charge. And I'm very happy. I'm happy. I mean, and it's sad to say that, you know, you don't want to see anyone, you know, saying you don't want to ever see anyone get hit with a bad deal except the bad. So, and he got hit, and he deserved every bit of it. So,
I was gonna
brother,
say that.
Polight.
Yo, Lady Snoop need to bring that Fuck Brother Polight song back. I'm telling y'all. Let's Snoop back. Like, y'all don't remember that song?
Yeah, I used it in one of my videos. That was one thing that Lady Snoop was right about. That was one thing she was right about. She ain't right all the time, but she's right about that.
Yeah. I told her a little while ago, I was like, girl, you need to re-release that and put out a part 2 because it's time. George Branch. It's a wonderful Wednesday. No better way to get over hump day than seeing a desiccated insect that deserve it go to prison. Not jail, but prison. 7 years, Miami-Dade. They waiting on you.
Hey, yo, Trip C. 7 years and a wake up, my nigga.
Yes. Can't get in no kind of fight. So when Leroy tell you to bend over, you ain't got no choice but to bend over and yell, guard!
He better get that little tight fucking raisin and lubed up, bro, because he ain't going nowhere.
Next time we see Brother Polight, the next time we see Brother Polight on Sarnetta TV, he'll have a switch in his walk.
Right. And every time Sarnetta try to upload something with Polight, it need to be struck down. Because ain't no reason to post no pedos except for as a critique.
Yo,
or warning. Sitting up here promoting these, Ninja no.
Yeah, he's finna get locked up with all them goddamn Scientologists
Love
down there, the
Sosa,
same
you
people
can
that he
come over
fucking
here
exposed.
trying to say that mess if you want to, but we was all here live for the court case, and Judge Outfield said 7 years. Guard, take him in.
I heard 7. I heard 7. Yeah. I heard 7 years.
7 years. 7 years. So what we finna do right now is disprove you talking about he posted on Instagram 7 minutes ago that all the charges was dropped. Where?
When?
Where?
Who said that dumb shit?
Where?
Who said that dumb shit? Oh, faithful. Dumbass is faithful to the end, ain't you?
Ain't it though? Look, an hour ago.
Your dumbass is faithful to the end.
To the end. Couldn't have a better friend. Look at you.
That's what a con man do. A con man play that shit all the way to the end.
Yo, it don't matter how many people you tell that
Nigga
Polight
convicted
ain't
and everything,
jail,
still count.
Miami-Dade no better, baby. Woo! And they already know he coming. It's finna be a long 7 years, Eugene. Inmate. Yeah, that's me. Guard!
Where are all the Polight apologists? Where are all the Polight apologists at? Is Frankie still gonna is Frankie still gonna stand firm on his stance?
Peace, family.
After hearing that witness victim statement, after hearing that, you still going to stand firm, Frankie?
Yeah, because he want that money he's owed. He trying to, you know him, man. That nigga ain't shit, bro.
Man, we all know that
served on the misdemeanor. I don't think so. He ain't served no time though. He ain't been in nobody's jail but for 24 hours. Because of that.
We all know that Sarnetta.
I'm sorry.
We know that Sarnetta with the two accounts that he had. That motherfucker was up in the goddamn chat, up in the Zoom meet, and he was recording with his phone and then probably watching and listening from his damn computer because he want to go and play this shit back so that he could think about his life and things that had been occurring in it and all the fucking people that he's been recruiting to his goddamn team. This motherfucker need to get taken down, and all these goddamn fucking Freemasons and shit. Point blank period, son.
Price, I'm just waiting for the dockets to update. I'm not making no decisions because I done seen people manipulate these live streams before, and people sit up there and misinterpret what these folks saying.
Well,
so
let me tell you something. Sarnetta's gonna make a video, right? And he's gonna distance himself from Polight because he knows that if there's any link whatsoever that they could find out, his ass is going too. So now he's in survival mode. He's gonna distance himself. He's gonna throw him under the bus. He's gonna call him all types of names. I knew it. I just couldn't say it.
Man, Frankie. Yes, sir. Frankie was there when this shit went down. Frankie was in Florida. He was in Miami when that shit went down. Yes, he was.
I don't think he was there. I think it was the time before that.
Nah, he was there. He said
Trip C, I promise you need to look it up. You need to look it up. He was there.
I don't follow Frankie like that. It's saying you ain't got no video feed, Riz.
He made a video. He said the last day that he was there was the first day Polight showed up. And they went out to dinner.
Tell me I hear that part. I'm gonna have to go back and cut it out. I'm sorry.
Can you guys hear me?
Man, I love all you guys. Respect to the chat room. Respect to you, Trip C's. You did your thing all the way to the end. Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to come up here and say thank you, Tasha, for all the work that you've put in regards to this case, right? I mean, countless hours, countless streams, countless dedication to making sure that people get this news, right? And even though we don't talk anymore, I just wanted to come over here and say personally thank you for doing all of this, because I don't even think even though like I said we don't talk, I still watch in the clouds just to keep abreast on what folks are talking about. But yeah, so I mean we came together after so many years because of this, and I just wanted to say that I just appreciate everything that you do, because I think for a large part, people wouldn't even have their eyes on this or really care sufficiently if it wasn't for the work that you do and not even really getting the real credit that you deserve for it.
Go ahead.
You know what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying?
Go ahead.
So,
I think so.
yeah,
This ain't about right and wrong. I don't, you know me, at the end of the day, I don't care as long as the word got out there.
Yeah,
That
I
was my
know.
main goal in this. And
I just wanted to
it's
give you your
accomplished.
flowers. That's all.
I'd say thank you. Yeah.
Hey, yo, y'all heard me.
Like,
Y'all heard me say. Y'all heard me say she got a fat ass, right? I was just not looking at a grown ass woman. I ain't looking at no kids.
I had to pause a minute.
Hey, Sagittarius gang, sis.
Right. Yes, exactly. I mean, look at the numbers. If Umar ain't a prevert, he sure enough make a good replication of one. He do a good impersonation. But we got Eugene certified. He have a Shah Jamal on there, did he? I don't think so. Shah Jamal is something. But you know, Pharaoh out here shooting up his baby mama shit. You know, your track record ain't looking too good, Frank. It's time to retire. You just gonna end like you started. Piece of shit.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of conversations had now. And I just hope that the people are really prepared to hear the gaslighting that these people will continue to do, because I mean they've been working on it, right? I mean, I know
the
you've
whole
done
2.5 years.
yeah, like I mean, blaming the mother, blaming the daughter, making sure that people were questioning whether this was as bad as, I mean, what the report said, you know. It's wild out here to see like all these supposed, and I think that we have to remember, like when this first came out, one of the things that women were saying was, but the Black woman is God though, right? That was a question that women were asking. And largely from that group that wanted to protect this sort of behavior, they wanted to gaslight and tell people that, oh, you know, she was a plant. Her daughter was a plant. Her daughter threw herself at him. Oh, I'm still going to be his friend. It's not that bad. I just want to, you know, I want to do interviews and all this other trash that they were talking over there. And now here we are today. Now, personally, I feel like he should have gotten more time. But
definitely,
you know, the mother was probably exhausted with this, right?
That was the
She's
compromise
the
she was
reason why.
willing to make to be
She's
able to
the
move
reason why.
on.
She said she didn't want to put her daughter through all that. If his ass would have went to trial, they would have threw him under the jail.
They would have bodied
You
him.
the second person that's said that, but we just pulled up IG and there's nothing on there.
Hey, yo, his IG
So-
finna be inactive for 7 years, bro.
Oh, here go what they talking about. This shit is old.
Yeah, he blocked me on IG. I can't even see it.
Okay, so Zuzu, you wasn't lying. Okay, it just took a minute for my shit to catch up. Hold on, here we go with the BS again. We all know that we just saw, well, we didn't see, but we heard. We heard the judge say remanded into custody.
Oh yeah, he going straight
And
to he
what
going straight
club
to
is open at 11 something in the morning?
Whatever.
Somebody say you a motherfucking lie.
Yo, what I'm mad at is that they're not giving him the option to register, bro. That's the only
That
thing
was
I'm
the
mad at.
sticking point. That was his sticking point. He would not accept anything that had him registering as a sex offender.
That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. The world knew he's a sex offender.
Man, that's like a nigga
yeah,
being
exactly.
a rat.
The world
I don't
knows.
need you to
In
see
Florida
you understand to know that he a
But
sex
that's true.
offender.
The world does
He a
know.
whole one.
That's super facts. Yeah. But still, just to register and at
You
least
know
for
what?
people
Hold
to
on.
look
Wait.
him up and shit.
Eugene, you spending the little time you got left in intake posting on IG that the charges was dropped.
He posted on IG?
Hey.
Yes, he
Yeah.
put this. Look, he done pre-prep a daggone party at the club.
That's
Talking about those charges
crazy.
dropped.
That's how you know he a dumb
He's
nigga. Like
bugging.
he could
He
regurgitate
is
all that shit he
bugging.
want to. I've been saying he a dumb nigga. Look at this shit.
But no,
He's a manipulator. He trying to brainwash people.
killing me. You a motherfucking liar.
He's a
Well,
master
obviously,
manipulator.
look though, obviously he can't brainwash people. He can only brainwash little girls into doing what they want to do. And if they fucking fight back, then he's gonna shove alcohol down her throat.
Yo, he
Take their
sat up
phone and
there.
shit.
Yeah, he sat
Or he
up
took the
there
phone
and
away, right?
made
He
that
took the
girl.
phone away.
Thank you for subscribing, Allison.
The mother
He
said she
sat up
called him
there and
50
forced
times.
alcohol on that girl, and the whole time the mother was calling. See, I told y'all that
Wait.
first statement is usually the truest one, depending on who it comes from.
Yeah.
She said she called him like 50 times. Then she called her daughter's phone. Yo, he's a monster, man.
And why didn't the mother bring up the semen
sad.
stains?
That was sad. Like what?
But she
No,
did.
She did. She did.
She did.
Okay,
Yeah.
I probably tapped out by then. Okay.
And they had sentenced them before the impact statement as well, though.
Yeah. Yo, and let's not forget that when he finally does get out, he got to pay $25,000 in restitution. Hey, J. Bishop.
Yo, the judge microwaved his fucking bank account, bro.
And you know what? Now it makes sense why he was scamming so hard these whole 2 years, because he knew he was going to have to pay some type of restitution. He took the daughter phone. Yeah, he did. He took her phone too. Yeah, it's up now. Hold on, I'm gonna play it because it's a video, not a picture.
Damn.
Yeah, he blocked me on IG, so I can't see none of this.
Oh, you must be on his Kofi if he blocked you. What he blocked you for?
Got the sparkles.
Like the insanity of this man to throw a party about
Right.
his charges being dropped before he goes to jail, though.
Yes, before he go to court.
Hey, you know the beautiful thing? You know the beautiful thing is when the mom was like, yo, this dude lives a fake lifestyle. I was like, yo. I was
He was
like,
ethering him and during the whole
One of the
shit.
biggest grifters out.
Yeah, something like that. I gotta go back through after this live is over because I gotta start working a couple of hours. After this live is over, I'm gonna cut that. I'm leaving this live up. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna leave this one up, but I'm gonna make a copy and then cut that chunk out.
I'm gonna download
and re-upload it so everybody can hear it without all the back and forth from David and the judge. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Try to find that Lady Snoop song too.
She took it down.
Oh shit.
She been took it down. I told she should re-upload.
Got to be out there somewhere.
Yeah, he ain't got no more nothing. The judge said take him away, basically.
Yeah, they put him in cuffs.
Yeah, he
walked out with cuffs.
They ain't even let him go home. His ass is starting right now.
Look, when he went in today, he knew he was not leaving that courtroom. That's why they were sitting up there trying to. He just wanted one more day.
One more day.
Did you guys ever figure out like what the threat part was about?
One more day.
He was saying he was threatening him.
He was trying to intimidate
To buy
the mother.
time. To buy time.
They was sitting up there, yeah. He was sitting up there doing some of everything, trying to get. He was trying to throw everything at the wall to see what stuck. Yana, they threatening me. Yana,
There's a bomb threat.
I ain't bring the right. Trials for prisons. Yeah, somebody said Eminem was gonna call it a bomb threat. I screamed.
That was me.
Hey yo, Aminette has to sell both her booty cheeks in order to bail that nigga out, dog.
I'm ready for that OnlyFans to drop.
Ain't no bail for this.
Sell them booty cheeks, girl.
I hope
He
the
is in
family.
jail. That's what I'm telling you. He probably in intake, sitting up here on that damn phone, calling everybody he can think of and posting on IG that the charges dropped. He trying to keep the scam going, so because Aminette got access to that account.
But that doesn't make any sense. So
they won't.
But how can you, as a woman, know what he did and just sit
1
there?
hour and 15 minutes.
She's the queen bee. That's why. She knew what was going on. She's the queen bee. She knew what was going on.
Aminette was there for our trio.
Of course. She's the queen bee. She knows what's going on. Pimped herself out to Floyd and everything.
Hour 15 minutes.
I don't know what kind of woman would go out with a platypus though. Like this dude built like a whole fucking tire rod, my nigga. Like he built like a goddamn fucking caliper clip.
With those ashy lips. He still ain't do nothing with those lips. And I hope they took that hat too.
Main components of the plea
they're gonna
agreement.
take that hat.
I hope
But
they
what I
took
am
that
going to
hat.
ask is for the
Taking
state
that.
to tell me that
Hey,
Oh
Trip, try
shit.
to find his
Hold on,
mugshot.
y'all. Hold on.
Trip, try to find
Yo,
his
let me
mugshot when you go in.
let me not go
I'm
in,
gonna get
man.
it as soon as it's up. We gotta wait. We gotta wait till they upload
That little
everything.
peanut alien head he got.
Fucking head look like a thumb.
That nigga gonna have tears streaming down his
I do hope that the
Hold on.
mother and the daughter do take him civilly
That's a good
for
point.
mental anguish, you know, because for the family,
I
it's
believe
not.
that's what the state of Florida is different when it comes
Racist and
to
different.
child cases like that.
Mhm.
They have special things in place where there's therapy and everything else. And I think that's what part of that restitution and that $5,000 is for the
I
pay
mean, he
state
needs
back.
to be on child support for that girl for the rest of her life. That to me, that's part of restitution in my head. I don't know how everything works, but I hope that her family takes him to court and they continue to get further restitution because
Well, nothing's in his name, sis.
Well, that
Everything
would
is
be a
in
civil.
somebody else's
That would
name.
be a civil
That's the
suit.
well, yeah,
problem.
I know it
Hey,
would be
Mature
civil.
Beauty.
But I just hope that they do that because this is, I mean, to me, 25K
But
isn't enough.
from what it sounds, she just wants to move on at this point. He done drug it out.
Imagine she
And then just kept going and going and going with this. And like she said, she's having problems sleeping. She's having problems letting her child out of her sight. You know, this will allow them to move on to the next chapter where maybe they won't be as jumpy. You know, it's still gonna be a thing because that's always gonna be a thing after something like that.
Hey, yo.
But maybe it'll be enough to allow them to move on.
And this proves how ugly Brother Polight is, bro. Like a child, my dude. A child? Yo, bro, like, come on, your ugly ass can't even get a voluptuous woman, my dude. Like,
No, he had a
But
voluptuous
like she
woman.
said,
He wanted
had
her
a bunch of
daughter.
women. He didn't
but
have
like
to do
even
that.
she said, it doesn't matter how many women that he has around because the real deal Holyfield is he likes children.
Man, that's why I'm glad I'm in the position I'm in, man. I ain't got time to be faking a funk, bro. Like all these social media posts that this dude be doing, bruh, I cannot be doing that, bro, because of the
She
fact
isn't forgiven.
He's a whole big
She
word
isn't.
salad. And that's all he is a word salad. And I hope they lock that
Okay, y'all
daggone
hold
hat
on.
up like I
We finna
said.
listen because Tootie found the timestamp for when he don't know his left from his right.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
No, he does know his left from his right. He shaved his right eyebrow.
I missed that.
Hold on, listen.
General terms of the.
Hold on, maybe he shaved off his eyebrow to make the folk in prison think he's crazy.
Wait, I'm sorry. He shaved off his eyebrow for real?
He shaved off his right eyebrow.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
it's gone.
Well, you saw that
I saw
at?
that in HD.
Wait, I need to see this. I didn't see the
Yesterday.
shaved
Was that
eyebrow.
No, not the live I did yesterday. The live I did the day before yesterday. That's
Yeah,
the
it was
one.
on Trips Live. He shaved off
Oh, I
his
gotta
eyebrow.
Mhm.
Wow.
My dude looking like a salamander and shit.
Yeah, look, we'd have had another continuance if they'd have made him take a plea as a ex-felon.
God damn.
But hold
Yeah,
on,
you got-
y'all. We finna listen.
Plea agreement, and then we will go into the details on the contract. Go ahead.
Your Honor, the plea agreement includes an adjudication,
Oh, wait,
7 years of state prison, followed by 10 years of.
I forget timestamp.
Got him.
Mm-hmm. Guess who's going to jail?
I know you fucking lying.
What happened?
That nigga in the chat.
What?
I promise you. Hold on.
Nah, it's his old lady.
See you in 7 years.
son of a
No, this
bitch.
is a troll account. I was
gotta
gonna
be.
say.
All right, I just hold on.
I'm about to say,
I
I was
was
like,
gonna
wow.
say, this is doing the most.
I looked up and I'm like,
Oh
peace and
yeah,
Black
yeah, yeah.
Power. Wait a minute. Is that Aminette coming over here?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's sitting on them Nicki Minaj booties and shit.
She'll bet Floyd Mayweather's
I mean,
house right now.
they're gonna be reposting all his old content for the next 7 years to try to make it seem
And
like he's not in
everybody
jail.
needs to strike everything.
That's a good
The
point.
sad
Get his
part
ass
is-
I'm gonna pull it out later, Tootie, because I
that
can't do the
is so
Matrix
true.
right now.
Hey, but one thing I gotta say though is Marcus. If anybody remember way back in the day, little brother Marcus, he was literally just like Polight before he died. He died as well. Also, rest in peace to Crypto Roos and things. I reached out to his wife on my bigger channel, Godson, before I deleted all the videos and converted it to a gaming channel or whatever, because YouTube is whack. But anyway, so brother one eyebrow. Marcus, he ended up dying, but that dude was being groomed literally just like, go on YouTube. Yeah, we are already on YouTube. Go and search after this young Marcus or Marcus Sarnetta, and you'll see who I'm talking about. This dude had knowledge just like Polight. Like, I feel they were
Wait a minute.
dude.
I think I know who you're talking about.
I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about.
He passed away?
Huh?
He passed away?
Yes, he did. He passed away.
I remember that kid. He was like a young kid that had like a short afro.
Okay.
Yeah, he looked kind of like Michael Blackson.
Yeah.
Michael Blackson.
What happened to Shorty?
Just like Polight, man.
What happened to the kid?
He passed
For
away.
everybody, that IG post that he put up, he either had that scheduled or he had intake posted. One of the two.
Yeah, I remember that kid, young Marcus.
Yep.
He faking his death
Why
on
would he
live.
put something like that up, knowing that
He is in jail.
Knowing that
If
he
you
is
scroll back to the beginning, we had the court case up live. He is in jail. He got 7 years in state, 10 years probation, and he has to go to offender classes and successfully complete them.
He'll post things like that up because he knows that not many people got access to Zoom, so they don't know what's going on.
Crazy.
Well, they'll see once he's not posting anymore.
Nisha, I did not realize that was you. Hey, girl.
Hey,
Casey.
sis. How
I
you
didn't realize.
doing?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good.
Young gold, everything he has been. He been working out. As much as he work out, it ain't gonna help because this is a dude down in there right now that's been in there for 20 years and he work out every day. It don't matter how big you get, Eugene, there's somebody bigger down there for you.
Someone bigger.
Move.
You notice that he been going to the gym more often, like closer to his court date too.
Mm-hmm. He done stayed in the gym,
Yep.
sitting up there working on his squats and stuff.
Not tripping. You're right. He gonna go in there and play the crazy role. You gonna go over there and shit on himself.
No, he can't shit on himself because he have that Thai puckered raisin squeeze.
And you know what's crazy though? Anything
Chop
that he
it out
does,
and let it run on its own more than just a dream. Because everybody does need to hear it.
anything that he
gonna grow a
does
beard,
inside
he gonna cut
jail
his
will be held against him. So like even if he was to try to play crazy or hit somebody, anything, he's gonna put himself in jail for longer.
No. He, first day he gonna go in there. He gonna smack somebody up, get put in solitary, do his time in solitary. Because the minute he step on the yard,
hold on, I need to pay.
Minute he step on the yard, his ass is
I
done.
mean, I can drop down. I just, like I said, I just wanted to come and say thank you for
Hey,
everything.
hey, Trip, I'm gonna drop down because I gotta get to work. Let me say something real quick.
Okay.
Everybody who's tapped in, I know that you've been sticking with this thing. I know it's took a lot of time for you just to be aware of it. I appreciate all y'all. Trip, from the day I met you, I always said keep your motherfucking foot on their neck. That's exactly what you did. Right? Today is a hell of a day for all of us, especially for you. And man, do your shit for today. Enjoy it. You put a lot of time into this thing.
Absolutely. Agreed.
Yo, Trip, put the cash app up.
That QR code up there is the Cash App. And
we're gonna hit you up. We're gonna hit you up.
Thank you.
Stay in the course.
And then it runs in the chat under the stream element.
Why
Make sure you guys
anyway?
hit that QR code. Support my sis.
I'll be in the clouds and all that good stuff. But
Thank
yeah,
y'all.
I'ma go. Peace, everybody.
Okay, peace. Thanks for coming up. Whoever was trying to come up, try again. It's rude now.
No, I'm gonna drop out, sis.
Yo, so all right. Well,
I'm gonna
it's
hit you
two
up, though. I'm
seats
gonna hit
left
you
now.
up.
Okay, Hamza, thanks.
All right, no doubt. All right.
It's everybody hit Mayweather up and ask him. Yo, hit up the Shade Room, this Breakfast Club,
Yo,
Start to Rain.
yo, Trip, you know I ain't got no problem doing that shit. I'm gonna hit all them niggas up.
Yes. As soon as I get off work, I'm spamming everybody. Yo, what y'all think about them 7 years?
Ain't no more Maybach whatever Chronicles. What was it again? What
Yeah, Maybach.
Chronicles was it?
Which one?
Rose Chronicles.
Lift Monologue.
Rose Diaries.
The Rolls Royce.
He's gonna be getting rolled over in jail. That's what he's gonna be doing.
Young Marcus passed.
Yeah.
Nah, Bailey, in Florida, you do it the whole bid, baby. So he'll be out in 7. Y'all steady looking for ways to get him some leniency. It ain't happening, Captain.
7 years is still a long time.
Hey, yo, anybody that know anybody that got scammed by Polight, they all need to get together, get one lawyer, and file a class action lawsuit against his ass. And then guess what? He gets 61 years. So y'all want him to get more time? The power is in your hands.
Tasha, nah, look though, the people that
is yours.
The people that got scammed by Polight, this dude is the one who paid them to advocate for his scamminess. So if we reach out to them, then they're gonna be like, "What? I don't," and then they're gonna agree to the fact that he is even freaking locked up. They're gonna agree to it. But people who actually got scammed either are not talking about it or passed away. Once again, crypto roots and things.
This way, ain't nobody got to talk about nothing.
Fact.
All y'all, we gonna designate a lawyer in Florida, and all y'all go to that lawyer right there and tell them that y'all want in on the class action lawsuit against Michael Eugene Nowak Jr., the inventor of the credit restoration microwave.
I'm so mad that people actually fed into that and like believe that. Like I'm so mad about that.
That just makes me have no hope for humanity, none
Like,
whatsoever.
Who even thinks
Instant
like that
credit,
was real?
And
Credit restoration microwave.
No, baby, he 40 now. Yeah, he'll be 47. You're right. Well, if he actually don't get in any kind of trouble, but if he does, he'll be 100. And I don't think he'll make it to 100 in Miami in prison.
Man, he's about to get beat up every day, bro.
Oh no, we ain't. Ooh, no, Piehead. We don't want to listen to that. You should listen to not again. We listen to that. It's awful. Straight booty juice. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend.
Oh, wasn't he a crip too? Wasn't he?
Somebody tag Crypto Root channel because his wife has control of it and let her know that Eugene.
Yeah, she does too. Yeah,
is incarcerated. Now I might be down to play like 50 seconds of the Live song. He need a legit job on probation. Yo, it's gonna be hella hard to find a job as a 40-something-year-old with no work history.
Yeah, he's gonna come back out with the credit restoration microwave thing again.
And
no, it's gonna be a air fryer.
Yeah, air fryer.
It's gonna be a
yo. Air
fryer.
It's gonna be an air fryer by that time. It's gonna be some new shit. Y'all ain't heard of this before.
Credit restoration air fryer.
And And then dudes
They
like
do
him,
not like chomos in prison.
dudes like him,
Okay.
they be like saying that, oh yeah, man, I never worked a day in my life. We need to be entrepreneurs. Nigga, you got a fucking criminal record. Shut the fuck up. You
You
can't
got
work.
to have a real job on probation, and you got 10 years of it.
Yeah.
You're
can't
a
get a
minute
legit job.
pedophile. Like nobody wants to be.
Anyway,
But you know what? It would still be those
he
same
in
ones.
hiding, ain't he? Mm-hmm.
It'd be those same
I
ones that
think they're still in hiding.
they'll still keep following him. Oh, they like they trying
She
to do
probably
is lock the
already
black
got
man
one,
up.
Piehead.
It's always something like that. They're always trying to bring a black man down.
Always.
That's gonna be the new
That's
line.
gonna be the new line. Watch. I promise you, they're gonna say
7
that.
years in state prison, 10 years of probation. He doesn't have to register as a sex offender because that was his hill to die on. And the mother didn't want to take it to trial. So $25,000 in restitution when he gets out, $5,000 immediately. And am I missing anything? Oh yeah, he has to take ex-offender classes while he successfully complete them while he's incarcerated.
So he doesn't have to pay the $25,000 now. He has to pay it once he gets out.
He has to pay $5,000 now and then $25,000 restitution once he gets out.
Oh wow!
Paid.
Hence those videos. Peace, family. Could you please donate to my? I need $2,000. I need them right now, family.
Russell
It only takes
Simmons
one time.
in Dubai now, ain't he? Didn't Russell Simmons move to Dubai?
Snare. And then Dubai.
Look, he did. He was here earlier. He gonna flip it, say he would rather do jail than be arrested.
If he just pulled up on V Bennett's page,
Mm-hmm. He probably tried to jump up here, then he couldn't get up and went over there.
Oh wow! I know. I wonder what he thinks.
Guess who's going to jail
Tonight?
My little homie.
Oh, they snatched what's on the books too. Mm-hmm. Oh, he in Bali. My bad. He's not in Dubai. He's in Bali.
Oh.
Yeah, he was getting bent over, kind of funny. Yeah, you're right.
Damn. Still look like a platypus. Still like a platypus, bro.
Like, yo, Eugene, couldn't have happened to a better desiccated insect. You look like a daggone locust carcass.
Yo, what? Locust. I want to work for Jiminy Cricket.
You know when the when the locusts, the ones that be stuck on the side of the tree,
yeah,
they shed the skin and the skin still be hanging on the tree. That's him, the piece that's hanging on the tree.
Look like one of them goddamn plant eaters and shit. The fly eating plants and shit. I forgot the name of it. It's in my head, but you know what I mean. Like when the fly trap plants that comes down and shit. he was taking victims one by one.
Like $2,000.
Hey,
it's like, what you gonna say now, Frank? Frank. Frank. The Cabo 6, I believe they are.
Yes, they are free. Unfortunately.
Look, it always. It don't matter how long it takes. Karma is a mofo, and vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I will repay. Whichever way you want to go. Each school of thought has something similar. So therefore, they time coming. You know, it might not be when you want it to,
but it's gonna happen.
They gonna get it.
They're gonna get it. It doesn't have to necessarily be jail either.
Yeah.
They say most of the time karma come after our kids. That's why you gotta be careful what you do.
You deserve a treat after this live stream because you have been such a good girl, Crystal. Such a good girl.
Aww. Yay, Crystal.
Shout out to Crystal, man. I heard Crystal has some ass, bro.
Yo, I didn't even tell y'all. Yo, last night. Now remember, I kept telling y'all them dogs was teasing Crystal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went to go grab a pizza last night. I got the pizza in one hand, I got Crystal in the other, and I get out the truck and walk to the door and finna unlock the door. Who in the middle of the road, right there by the house, sounding like a bloodhound, even though he a little blue pit bull puppy? So he's sitting up here setting up the alarm, and her little nemesis from across the street, the one that be chasing the car. So she pulling on me. I'm trying to get the door open so I can drag her in the house, and the leash slipped out my hands, and it was bad. It was bad. I told them folk to get their dogs multiple times. I told them multiple times. Let's troll Sidetto. This is a video of him. Yeah, but I don't think that was from last night, Chemo. I think he just had that because that's that same daggone plaque. That's that same daggone plaque. That's that same club. The one where he was talking about a million or whatever. Or it's the same. So they just changed the lettering on that same sign and stuck it back up in the air, and he did another video.
To elaborate on whatchamacallit, on Professor Cupcake, she said that he has no phone now. Unfortunately, in today's society, with all the zestiness going on, but more specifically in jail, a lot of freaking inmates have phones now. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos with inmates going live.
He ain't in jail yet. He's still in intake, so they probably ain't took his phone yet. Hey, Tootie.
Hey, I'm over here on my lunch. I said, let me hop in real quick because not even because of the left and right. Right. When you go back, you'll hear they was like the other hand. It's like no. But
yes, I'm gonna clip that part out too. I can't wait here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to listen because it seems like they said low, so they want to embarrass him. They like the other hand. I said, but I think all this time that he's been pre-recording videos. If you say he gave his baby mama, third wife, whatever the girl is, if she have access to his phone, he probably just been pre-recording videos. Especially if he gonna try to run with the lie that he ain't locked up. In order to keep your money coming, especially on YouTube, you can just schedule them to drop whenever you want them to drop.
You can schedule them on all of them.
Yeah.
IG, Facebook, YouTube. In a minute, Crystal, okay?
So if he just pre-recorded all his, selling his real estate and
we
stuff.
heard that one.
Yeah.
That's the purple and black one. We ain't listening to that shit again, Lisa. That shit is awful.
Yeah, I said, but because he think he's smart, that's probably what he's gonna do. He probably spent the whole 2 weeks changing clothes for hours on end, acting like they different days and pre-record.
Most of those videos you don't even see him in. The ones who just pop up on IG, you don't see him in them. You see a group of people popping bottles, and then you see that sign in there.
He's gonna be in jail like I'm too smart to be groped.
All right, y'all better drop on out of here and just listen while I finish working. Y'all have a good one.
All right. You too. Enjoy your lunch.
All right.
Too smart to be groped. I think I should name that next song.
You, Lord. This is all about their prison shenanigans.
Oh, shoot. Hey. Man, look, man. I honestly feel he should not have 7 years. I get it, though, with the whole Florida thing and yada, yada, yada. Like, I'm from Boston, bro. Like, you try that shit up in Boston and shit, man, you be doing more time than that, bro. Like, I don't get Florida, but I understand. To me, okay, and you know what? To put it in more perspective, okay, we look at a person like Dr. York, who he had followed and who he modeled himself after to come up with the New Covenant, et cetera, then a branch of the Nuwapians and things after he left the bookstore, probably got his pocket raisin tickled in the bookstore, right? And then he started tickling other people's raisins and shit, and then they probably was getting on his ass, but then that's how the New Covenant broke up, or whatever the case may be. But the thing is this, man, like, this dude, in all honest opinion, bro, like, this dude deserves way more time than the judge is giving him, man.
Yeah.
Way more
Oh,
time,
Lord,
bro.
Scott, do it.
Like,
He said she gonna call the chair and tell him be on the internet.
is he too smart to be poked? Facts.
You finna do a show now?
Hey, too smart to be poked. Hey, man, but so when it comes to other people, right? YK the truth. See, I don't follow none of these niggas, man. I just troll in the chat room and comment section every now and then. You know what I mean? I don't follow none of these dudes. And when it comes time to it, like, if you follow people like this too much, not just the whole tech movement and this and that, but when it comes time to actually know yourself, and you have to know yourself, right? Then you could obviously see who is who and what is what. And then you could probably follow a couple of things for fun, but then stay away from it because, you know, you ain't going to be impacted. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you completely bar yourself from that, unfortunately for me and us and everyone here, we've been following Polight for so long. But if we completely bar ourselves from that shit, man, like, life will be even 10 times better. We'll feel like little children again, running around in the mindset. We'll feel young again. We'll feel this and that. You know what I mean? Because we don't have to actually be dragged down by all this bullshit, negative, subliminal shit that they got going on over there. I promise you this as well, Trips. I promise you this as well, right? Sonetta, he said that he was going to stop fucking with Polight if he were to get convicted. Listen to me and listen to me clearly, right? Sonetta is not going to stop fucking with this dude.
He ain't finna take down their video. He probably gonna be letting them call him from prison. All that just for content.
There we go. Just for content. Just for content. Like, okay. And when it comes time for it, what is Sonetta gonna do? What is he gonna do when it comes?
He's live now. Probably copping a plea.
He's live now. Sonetta live now?
He just hit the live button. Yo, we gonna end this here so I can edit this before I go to work because I know it's people waiting on the edited part. So yeah, we gonna close this out here. I'll probably be doing a live open panel tonight because we can. And I'm gonna holler at y'all then. This is TripCTreehouse where it's always swinging, and we out.